The Constitution says there can be no titles of nobility.
And?
So while the president can name his son Baron, he can't make him a baron.
How the hell is this even an argument? The president never gave out titles of nobility. That's not what we do, and he's never done that. So your argument or your opinion is null and void. Before I get into the story, I want to do this quick clip of Matt Gaetz eviscerating Professor Karlan, as she should be. Politically speaking, not literally. You get it, you two, right? And the algorithm.
Excuse me, you don't get to interrupt me on this time. Now, let me also suggest that when you invoke the president's son's name here, when you try to make a little joke out of referencing Baron Trump, that does not lend credibility to your argument. It makes you look mean. It makes you look like you're attacking someone's family, the minor child of the President of the United States. So let's see if we can get into the facts.
Facts being important, let's see where this fiery exchange really stemmed from, if you will.
So while the president can name his son Baron, he can't make him a baron.
What a despicable woman, attacking a 13-year-old kid. Of course, she's a liberal. A far leftist. Of course, that's what they do. They hate kids, quite literally. Then, of course, this happens by Sheila Jackson Lee.
Founding.
Did you catch that?
Founding.
And another smug far leftist just smirking. Huh, what a funny joke, jerk. And here comes the apology. Sort of.
I think that's correct. And if I can just say one thing. I want to apologize for what I said earlier about the president's son. It was wrong of me to do that.
It was wrong of her to do that, but wait, let me null and void this apology with this statement.
I wish the president would apologize, obviously, for the things that he's done that's wrong, but I do regret having said that.
The apology sandwich. An apology sandwiched in between a non-apology. Figures. So let's get into the story here. From Daily Wire, Democrat impeachment witness Pamela Karlan takes a shot at Baron Trump. Why? No idea. But let's continue. Stanford Law School professor, of course from Stanford in California, where you expect this sort of rhetoric to appear, and she thought that this was not going to be challenged, and of course it was. An impeachment witness for the House Democrats took a shot at President Donald Trump's 13-year-old son, Baron Trump, during the House Judiciary Committee's impeachment hearing on Wednesday. The attack spurred intense backlash online, as it should. While talking about the differences between kings and presidents, Karlan said, so while the president can name his son Baron, he can't make him a baron. Which is stupid. And you can see from this, it says, Democrat witness Pamela Karlan, unhinged, this is from Steve Guest. She is now attacking Donald Trump's 13-year-old son in an attempt to smear President Trump. Karlan's comments spurred an immediate and intense reaction online. In a statement, Trump 2020 National Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany wrote, only in the minds of crazy liberals it is funny to drag a 13-year-old child into the impeachment nonsense. Pamela Karlan thought she was being clever, more like cute, and going for laughs, but she instead reinforced for all Americans that Democrats have no boundaries when it comes to their hatred of everything related to President Trump and children. Hunter Biden is supposedly off limits, according to liberals, but a 13-year-old boy is fair game? Disgusting. Every Democrat in Congress should immediately repudiate Pamela Karlan and call on her to personally apologize to the president and the first lady for mocking their son on national TV. She sort of apologized with an apology sandwich, but she's not going to personally apologize because she's a far leftist douchebag. Former White House aide Cliff Sims wrote, these people are sick losers. This is what happens when you think Twitter is real life. You bring up your political opponent's underage children to get LOLs. There you say. And then Lindsay Weiss says Karlan is now talking about difference between kings and presidents. That's where you got that. Then Fox News host Laura Ingraham wrote, Karlan's cheap shot at invoking Baron Trump's name just lost them any shred of hope that they're going to win this impeachment battle in the court of public opinion. CBS reporter Catherine Watson expressed shock over the comment, writing, oh my, Karlan. While the president can name his son Baron, he can't make himself a baron. Trump critic Tim Nichols disapproved the remark, writing, Karlan's Baron joke, rolling my eyes so hard, cripes. Newsbusters managing editor Curtis Hawk, liberal journalists don't care that Karlan invoked Baron Trump. Why? Because it's something they would do. Team Trump wrote, so Hunter Biden is off limits, but 13-year-old Barron Trump is not. This gets more unreal by the minute. Fox News contributor Molly Hemingway wrote, one of Democrats' impeachment witnesses, the one that says she can't walk on the sidewalk in front of Trump Hotel, which is insane because of her hatred of Orange Man Bad, just went after Barron Trump. If you're wondering how things are going, not good. OANN host Liz Wheeler wrote, Republicans, what evidence is there for impeachment? Democrats, let's invoke Barron Trump. Paul Gauzer, representative of Arizona, wrote, Hunter Biden is off limits, but Barron Trump isn't. As you can see there. Dana Lash wrote, don't go after Biden's 50-year-old child. Federalist co-founder Sean Davis wrote, media eagerly rode to the rescue to prevent any criticism of Joe Biden's 15-year-old cocaine-snorting, stripper-impregnating, Ukrainian oligarch coddling, can't pass the Navy or get kicked out of the Navy child, but I'm skeptical that we'll see him defend 13-year-old son with the same vigor. Davis added, one of the Democrats' star impeachment witnesses just attacked President's 13-year-old child to justify her zeal to overturn the 2016 elections via an impeachment. This farce has somehow keeps getting worse for the Democrats. Mickey White wrote, what the F? Is this the crazy woman? Yep. Attorney Matthew Colkin wrote, her line was clearly premeditated. Yeah, she spoke to it in the bathroom mirror of her hotel room. And rehearsed, which includes a pause after the delivery designed for dramatic effect to allow an opportunity for an audience response, like the Big Bang Theory when they had the laugh track piped in, coupled with the smug look of satisfaction from slam dunking on a child, not exactly winning the hearts and minds. Actor Nick Searcy, gotta love this guy, leftists are sick with hatred, and this lady is one of the sickest. She is. She's from an ivory tower, like Matt Gaetz said, at Stanford. She doesn't... See, we're not like her. We don't pass through a special membrane of these Ivy League, if the Stanford's an Ivy League institution where this stuff is normal rhetoric in her classroom, I guarantee you. Trump War Room tweeted, Democrats choose liberal professor Pam Karlan as their star impeachment witness. She's not a witness to anything. She's an opinionist, if you will, I guess. She just went out of her way to mock and attack Barron Trump, this president's 13-year-old child. Democrats have disgraced themselves by giving a platform to this unhinged, petty cook. Yeah, she's not pretty. So, I don't want to go through the comments, but you get the point here. So, Matt Gaetz actually came out and asked the panel of quote-unquote witnesses, I'm doing quote marks in the air here, and this is what he had to say.
Let's see if we can get into the facts. To all of the witnesses, if you have personal knowledge of a single material fact in the Schiff report, please raise your hand. And let the record reflect no personal knowledge of a single fact. And you know what? That continues on the tradition that we saw from Madam Schiff.
So there you have it. A very boring but yet somewhat fiery day for Matt Gaetz, and nothing really going on. For quote-unquote witnesses having to say their opinion because they're law professors, because they're so much better than you and I, because they pass through a special membrane, and they're better, and they're sit above their ivory tower looking down upon you with contempt. Oh, by the way, believe you and me, Pamela Karlan has contempt for you and all conservatives. Guarantee. Laszlo out.